Hi, Sagittarius. This is Eileen with your Teen Psychic Tarot card reading. And we're starting the month of May with the Five of Pentacles card. And Five of Pentacles is talking about some of you Sagittarians might be feeling like you're in a squeeze financially. And this is a temporary situation for whoever this might apply to. And also, this is a general reading. So some of these cards will relate to some people while other cards relate to others. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on that person's circumstances. And I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. And I'm feeling for someone or some of you, you might be in a relationship and there's some kind of money matters going on that's stressing you out. Somebody might be either separated, maybe you're in a marriage that's you're separated, or you're getting a divorce, or you already got a divorce and you're kind of struggling a little bit and feeling like you don't have quite enough money that you need to live comfortably. And so there might be some issues with your partner, ex-partner, that type of thing. That's what I'm getting for somebody. It might be a few people. Let's see what else here. But overall, it really so some people could be affected by this energy and others not. What I'm feeling for whoever is, I might just be tuning into a few people. It's like your self esteem is lower right now because you're worried about money and you've been stressed and feeling for a little while that you don't have enough. This has been going on for a few months or several months, even where you just don't have enough money. Maybe you're working at a job that you're not getting paid enough. And so it's like just been an ongoing way of life that you're on a tight budget, you're feeling just kind of discouraged, down. What I always recommend to people is to learn about the laws of attraction and start practicing the law of attraction. When you start feeling successful and prosperous and confident and determined that you're going to go after your dreams and get your life the way you want it to, you start getting ideas. You get inspired with ideas for how you can make some changes. Because I am feeling, this is not everybody, I'm feeling only certain people have this energy, this Five of Pentacles energy, and some of you feel, maybe I'm just tuning to a couple of people or something, like you've been down for a while, and I do feel your self-esteem has been injured, and it could have been through some relationship where somebody, or maybe just other people looking down at you or treating you like you're not good enough or not equal, or maybe one thing or another, like you're a loser and they're a winner or that type of thing. So, because I am getting very strongly, there's maybe a few people that you really have to build your self-esteem. You have to get really strong inside of yourself, build your confidence, take back your power. Never mind how other people have treated you or act towards you. You take care of yourself and you make a determination that you are strong and confident and you can go after your dreams. And you will. You can make a complete transformation. That's what I'm getting here. But this is a temporary thing. It's a minor arcana card. It's not a major arcana like a big life changing thing. It's something where some of you need to pick yourselves up and build your self esteem and take back your power and make up your mind what you want and start going after it. And you'll see the universe starts opening doors for you to help you to achieve your dreams and get what you want. The next card is a good one to follow this too, the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords energy. This sword helps you to cut through the fog so you can see things much more clearly. So maybe you've been down or discouraged or maybe confused about some circumstances. And this could apply to different things for different people. Okay. Some of you might have relationship issues going on where you've been wondering what's going on behind your back. That's what I'm getting for somebody. You've had people talking behind your back, maybe people who were supposed to be your friends or your relatives or whatever, and you're wondering what's going on. They're acting nice in front of you, then you get this strong feeling they're talking behind your back when they're amongst each other and you're not in the room. I think you're right. Because the Ace of Swords, this is going to give you that really sharp mind, that sharp intellect, and really good focusing skills to see things as they are, to cut through the fog, cut through the clutter, and see people, see circumstances as they really are. And it's going to get, I get a lot of strength from this card. It feels strong and positive and just like powerful. I get really good energy from this. So for those of you who have been left kind of in a fog by people around you, because I am getting that relationship issues. For some of you, it might be something in the workplace, so even some money situations going on. You're going to be able to see through the nonsense, see through things, and feel much stronger and more confident because you're going to be able to use that sword energy to make good decisions about yourself, your life, and to make up your mind not to put up with any kind of delusions or nonsense or whatever it is people are trying to do with you. Next card we have is the moon. And you see, this is another one that kind of makes sense that it's alongside the sword card. The moon does not light things up very well. The moon has that dim light, so things are not always as they appear when you have this moon card. There might be a lot of things going on under the surface. There might be people talking and making all kind of little decisions and leaving you out of the loop. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting different scenarios for different people here on these cards. Um, some of you, this might be in a work situation or a money situation. Others, it might be personal relationships. I keep getting different things with personal relationships for a number of you, where you've got people around you who are talking and carrying on, and somehow you're being left out of the conversation. Or if you're there, they're only giving you one little piece of it and not the whole thing. So this might just be a few people I'm tuning in for. I'm not sure, but you're not missing anything. But if you get that little feeling, and this moon card will make your intuition sharper also in the month of May. Listen to your intuition. Trust it, pay attention. If you get a little uncomfortable feeling under your skin about people in your life, whether it doesn't matter who it is, if it's somebody in a romantic relationship, your relatives, your friends, your neighbors, your coworkers, it doesn't matter. Listen to your intuition. And when you do that, you're going to be a lot better off because people can show all kind of faces to you and facades, when they're in front of you, and then it might be a whole different story when they're not in front of you. And I'm sure a lot of you know that anyway, just dealing with different types of people. But that's what I'm getting with this moon energy. And I think again, this is good. You've got the Ace of Swords alongside the moon because this is giving you that good, strong clarity and focus where you can see through a lot of stuff. And also, the moon gives you extra intuition. So, you want to develop your intuition, and the more you listen to your feelings, the more you will develop your intuition. What do I want to say about listening to your feelings? Typically, what you want to pay attention to, if you get kind of let's just say, I don't know, you're asking yourself a question about is it A or is it B? Think about each choice and listen to your feeling. If one has a smoother feeling to you, kind of like natural and smooth, that's probably your correct answer. If one has a little, you get an uneasy feeling under your skin, that's probably the wrong answer. So if you're kind of wondering about I mean, there's all sorts of scenarios. I mean, that's how I listen a lot of times and pay attention to my intuition. What feels right and what doesn't? What do I get an uncomfortable feeling on my skin about? Then I know red flags. So but do that with people, whoever you're in front of, or after you walk away from somebody who's acting nice to your face and you get a little uncomfortable feeling, something doesn't feel right, then you know that person's not being sincere with you. There's something else going on. So, yeah, so there's a certain amount of that, but you've got that Ace of Swords and your extra intuition to deal with what's going on with people. And I'm getting at more people related. Some of it could be business for some people, but I'm getting relationship matters going on here. And it could be, like I said, romantic, friendship, neighbors, coworkers, just people you're dealing with. Be extra attentive and keep that mind focused and sharp so you can see through the nonsense. Here's another one, the Three of Swords. Some of you, and again, I'm feeling from this card those of you who have someone betraying you, lying to you, trying to make you believe something that's totally not true, you're going to be in the strong position and you're going to be seeing things clearly, seeing people for what they are, and you're not going to have tolerance for it. So, I mean, some of you might get your feelings hurt over some of these issues, but you've just got to look at people as they are when they cross you like that and show that they can't be trusted or they're not so sincere as you have thought at an earlier time. You just got to, that's just life. That's people sometimes. And just be strong, be confident, and be in charge of your life and doing what's right for you. And that's what I'm feeling like a lot of you are going to be doing. You've got the good energy to help you be that way. But for those of you that have somebody who's, and I feel like it might even be a couple of people who are being petty, maybe they're talking behind your back, and maybe in front of you, they act like they're on your side, or why did you do that to them, or who knows what. um, don't buy into all that. Just be strong, be clear, and don't have tolerance. And that's what it's looking like by this card. I'm getting that kind of energy from for those Sagittarians who are dealing with either dishonest, insincere, petty people, gossipy people, whatever it is, people who might be trying to sabotage you in some way. It's like, no, I have once trusted you or thought you were okay. I know better now. I'm not going for it. And that's what I get. That's what I'm getting for the most part. I mean, some of you might actually get your feelings hurt or be offended, but I think for the most part, what I'm getting here, you're going to be rising up stronger. Even if you do have a little disappointment in certain people, you're going to rise up stronger and feel confident and know you've got to look out for yourself and make good decisions and make the right choices for you. Next card we have is Two of Wands. And the wands typically do relate to the fire signs of Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. And so they relate to the areas of work and progress and action. And so a number of you Sagittarians are going to have some choices to make, perhaps in your career, your job situation. You might be, I feel like you're making progress. That's what this card is about. You're making progress and you have choices to make up ahead. So, and they're not bad choices, but I'm feeling like some of you might be working at a particular company, at a particular job, and some people over at another company might be offering something to you and making it look like their setup is better. It might even be a newer company or something like that, or something newer and shinier about them for some reason. And you might be looking at it thinking, hey, that looks pretty good. They might do really well. But then at the same time, I have something really solid where I am. I don't know if I want to leave or not. So you're going to be weighing your options and making choices, some of you, about a work situation. I tend to believe that those of you who encounter this situation, you're not going to be lured away that easily. If you know you have good something that's a good quality job or a situation right now and you're making good money and things are going well and you're getting the good recognition you should for your work, you're not going to jump ship that easily. Only if you thought it was a really strong opportunity for you, even if something else looks kind of attractive. I feel like this could also apply to some relationships for some people. There might be someone you're already very familiar with. Maybe you've already been dating this person for a little while, or you've known the person a good while, and you're kind of, you know, have feelings for them too and have been dating them as well, but it's someone maybe you were friends with for a good while. And then somebody else might be kind of dancing around in front of you and, showing off, I don't know, just kind of trying to entice you and lure you away, kind of like a peacock with the feathers or something. And but I feel like yes, you might find this attractive. That person looks nice. They're attractive. It's tempting. But I'm tending to believe you're not. You might come close to making a change, but I'm tending to feel like you stick with what you know, and what you know has been solid and steady and real and good, because you're feeling like, yes, that person looks good on the surface, but I don't know everything's going on inside of them. They might be kind of nutty or hateful or who knows what, or both, that even worse. So, I mean, whoever has this energy in May, you're going to be weighing your options, making choices. I tend to feel like you're going to make good choices. That's what I tend to feel like, because I think you're going to use some of that intuition that the moon's giving you anyway in the month of May. Okay. Next card we have is a Five of Swords. Yeah, we've got some people to deal with in for some of you. Okay, Five of Swords is talking about someone who's dishonest, who doesn't mind cheating other people. I feel for someone, this could be somebody you've been in a romantic relationship with, and at first you really thought this person was on the up and up. You thought they had it together. You probably thought maybe they had more money than they really do because they portray that of themselves, they project that of themselves. But I feel like they really don't. They're kind of an empty shell. And they cheat people. They steal, they lie, they cheat. They don't care. They do not care. They don't seem to have any kind of conscience about it. All they think about and care about is how much they can accumulate. What can they do? What can they get from other people? And they live their life that way. This person's been living this way for a good number of years. So, again, this is a general reading. So, some of these cards will resonate with some people, while other cards will resonate with others. But for those of you who have this Five of Swords energy, this as a person in your life, you're really better off cutting the cord, whether it's somebody you work with, somebody you're friends with, and if somebody you've been in a personal relationship with. Heaven forbid they would be rummaging through your things when you're not looking and be stealing your identity or something. Because that's the kind of person this is. They don't have a conscience about being dishonest, but I feel like they might show a complete up to your face. They act like they're sincere and they have it together. But I feel like if you've already been in a romantic relationship with this person, you've already seen, you kind of know what they're about now. That's what I feel like for those of you that this applies to. Or for some of you, it might be somebody at work. This could even be someone. I would just caution you all the way around. And if you're purchasing a car or a house or anything, you might have some slick salesperson telling you everything's really in good condition when it's not. It's just the energy is there. I would say be aware, be cautious. Use that extra intuition the moon's giving you. Use that good Ace of Swords energy to cut through the fog and see through people, and don't tolerate any of that kind of stuff. Just that's red flags. If you start getting bad feelings or see things in people that's disturbing you, just back out of it. Think about things, maybe do business with somebody else. If it's a personal relationship, there's nothing good for you to have in that. Only to lose, only things for you to lose from that person, in addition to what you have already lost. At the very least, they've lied and cheated on you, at the very least. Because, I mean, if that's somehow somebody lives their life, they have no reason to be totally honest with you. Even, some people might think they would be honest with them because they're involved, but that's not true. They have no conscience, this person. So, and again, general reading, this person's not going to be around everybody, but for those of you it is, don't even tolerate them. That would be my advice. That's the way I live. I don't want anything to do with anyone like that. If it's somebody at work, you got to deal with them, or that type of thing, but keep your distance. Page of Pentacles, that's the next card. Page of Pentacles, this is telling us that a lot of you Sagittarians are going to be receiving some good news about money in a. So some of you may have been waiting on some kind of money from somewhere, a check to come in or something. So a number of you will be receiving it or finding out that it's on its way to you now. This could also relate to other things of value. Some of you might be, I feel like I mean, this may not be the meaning of the card, but some of you might even get some inheritance or receive a chunk of money. I don't know if you got a relative or somebody who has extra cash and they want to send some your way or whatever. I'm just feeling some of you are going to benefit financially in the month of May. And also, this can relate to good news academically for some of you. You might be getting the approval to enter a certain school or getting the financing you need for some additional training or school that you need. Yeah, but it's good news. It's good news. I'm getting good, nice energy here for those of you that this applies to. I feel like this could be a number of you are going to be having some money flowing your way in a. Now, also, the pages, as a person, a page is usually a young person, maybe in their 20s, maybe, but kind of young. And so for some of you, if you're in that age bracket, like maybe you're right around there and you're single and would like to meet someone, this Page of Pentacles could be someone new that comes into your life. And it might even be somebody you're already acquainted with, I feel like. For some of you, it might be someone around your workplace, or if you're at school, it might be another student or something at school. Maybe even somebody who's out and about when you're socializing with your friends, and they're kind of somehow in the environment there. Maybe they and their friends, or maybe they know some of your friends or whatever. But it's going to be someone for some of you who's going to be attracted to you and want to get acquainted. And also, a page can be a male or a female, but this person's going to be attracted to you for some of you, especially like I'm saying, if you might be in your 20s or something. If you're not, then that may not apply. But if you're in your 20s, or maybe this could apply to this person. Now, this person's going to be a little shy. They're not going to be pushy about their interest in you. They're going to be observing you and find you attractive and intelligent and interesting. They might look at you like you really have a good personality. They might see you talking and laughing and just smiling and being friendly, and they're attractive. They find you attractive. They want to get to know you. You look like someone who's kind of maybe who's kind of has a good attitude and positive minded person. And so they want to get acquainted, but this person would move carefully. They would just act like they want to be your friend first and see how that goes. If you'll be friends with them, they don't even know if you'd be interested at all, even in friendship. And then but they're really interested more in a possible romance. They not show that right at first. I mean, unless you look in their puppy dog eyes or something and see it. I don't know. 'Cause I feel like whoever this is for, they're really going to be drawn to you. The next card we have is the Empress card. Now, this is a major arcana destiny card here. And the Empress is all about, planting the seeds and cultivating and reaping what you're sowing. And also, this can relate to a pregnancy. Some of you might be pregnant, or maybe you're having a baby, or you already have just had a baby recently. Some of you might be really looking forward to having a baby, and you're working on that. You're either pregnant or you're real close to it. Now, also, for a number of you, what this card is saying is that you've become very good at balancing your life. You've done well for yourself in your career, in your work. You have a nice income. You have a nice home. I feel like you really take care to make your home the way you want it so that you're happy in your home environment. You have a lot of prosperity around you, and you enjoy feeling prosperous, and like you have a lot of nice comforts, a lot of small luxuries you enjoy. And but you work for whatever you have. It's not like things have just dropped into your lap overall, but you're very conscientious. I feel like you really are good at juggling and balancing a lot of areas of your life, like your work, your personal life, your recreation, your personal interest. And then again, I'm getting real strong feelings about some of you with this card, that you're really good about making your home the way you want it, making it look good, feel good, just your environment. You want to be really comfortable in your environment. It's kind of like your little escape there. And you might enjoy having your friends or your family around also in your home, and just just enjoying your free time with them, whether you're just preparing meals or just enjoying your life, enjoying what you have. And now, also, again, if you're not feeling this way and you're feeling that Five of Pentacles, not enough money feeling, I encourage you once again, embrace the energy of the Empress. This energy is for all of you. Embrace the energy of the Empress, that you have it. You have everything you need, and the universe is providing, always providing more and more for you to enjoy your life, to make your life the way you want it to be, and get into that feeling, into that frame of mind. The more you can do that and radiate that energy out, then you're matching what you want. Your energy is matching the conditions that you want in your life, and it makes it much easier to draw those things to you. When you're worrying and fearful, you're attracting more stressful things to come to you, more things to worry about and everything. So you don't want to do that. You want to feel comfortable and secure and confident and confident in your life and in yourself, and just feel like you're prosperous and you have plenty coming in, and you know, plenty to enjoy your life with, to share with your loved ones, whatever. But that energy is there for everybody. And I do feel a number of you are going to be in the place of the Empress in the month of May, or by the end of it. The next card we have is the Ace of Wands. And again, the Wands card is for the fire signs of Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. And the Ace of Wands is talking about some new ideas, new beginnings, possibly with a business venture for some of you. Possibly, I'm feeling somebody might, you might already have a business and it's on fire. It's doing it's doing well and you're really pleased, but you have laid the groundwork for this over a period of time. It's not like something, again, just fell into your lap. You've been very capable and good at what you do, and you know your work really well, and you might even have a lot of contacts and networking or whatever, and so things are going well for you and you feel good about it, but you feel strong and confident because you know this is who you are. This isn't something brand new to you. It isn't something somebody just handed to you. This is who you are and what you're about, and you've been doing this for a while and doing well. And for others, this might be even a new job that you take on. It might be someone might be getting a new job in management, or maybe you've already been in management, you're getting a higher management job, that type of thing. But again, you're very capable and prepared and ready for the additional responsibilities and the additional income that comes with it, of course. And some of you, I'm feeling some travel for somebody with work, relating to work. Yeah, so some of you, or a few of you, might be traveling with work related. You might be traveling even for an interview to another city or something. It's all good though. It feels strong, confident, take charge, move forward. So good fire energy. That's what it feels like. And this is what Sagittarius are made for anyway, all the fire signs. That's their style anyway. Take charge, move forward. You know, just get that confidence, that inner strength going on, and do well. And that's what you have. That's, I get really good energy here. And then the last card we have is the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is saying there's a lot of juggling going on for a lot of you, but you're expert at it. You've been doing it for a long time. You can continue to do it. You're comfortable. It's you again. You might be juggling a lot of activities in your work that you do. You know, like if you're self-employed or just working at a company where you have a lot of responsibilities and you're juggling things constantly. This is fine with you. You have the energy and the stamina, the know-how. You've been doing this already. It's nothing new, and you're expert at it, and people know it, you know it, and so you're in a good position to move forward and to increase your income, increase your business, whatever it is. Just keep moving along. But there is juggling, but it's like, hey, it's fine. You're prepared for it and you're doing it. And for some of you, you might be juggling work responsibilities with your responsibilities at home or school, but you're up for it. You're totally up for it. See, this person's not falling apart and upset or anything. They totally know what they're doing and they're on top of it. So, because you know it's going to pay off, it's already been paying off for you. So, yeah, so you've got some good cards going on here. Yeah, you've got people that you need to put your foot down with for some of you, but other than that, you've got really good energy here going on. So, okay, now this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Cheryl Marchetti. And now what I want to do is I want to pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue. Let's see. And if you like videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel so you'll get notifications when I post new videos. If you have subscribed already, I thank you for your subscriptions. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, the rates and contact info are listed below. Also, be sure and check your rising and moon signs. Almost all of them are there now. It's kind of late. It's already nice now I'm doing this. So I've got one left to do, but all the others are there. Okay. Okay, Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. What's your message for Sagittarius for the month of May? What's the message for Sagittarius for the month of May? Mermaids and dolphins. What's your message for Sagittarius month of May? Give it one more shuffle and fan them out. Message for Sagittarius for the month of Teen. Oh, hey, I like this one. Blessed change or blessed change, whichever it is. A major life change brings you great blessings. I love this. That sounds great. Blessed change. A major life change brings you great blessings. This is a wonderful message here. See the mermaid? She's upside down, it looks like. Great message. I like that. That's a really good message. Okay, now I'm going to pick one from Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. Okay, so what's the message for Sagittarius? 19. What's the message for Sagittarius? For 19, almost dropped him on the floor. What's the message for Sagittarius? 19. Okay, let me go ahead and fan these out. Okay, this one says acceptance of love, and that's number 8, so I'll look this up in the booklet. I love these beautiful nature images. See the two people? They're part of the tree. I just love all these magical little environments and images. I'm going to look this up too. Number 8. Okay, let me look this in the book. Okay, 8. 8. Here it is. Acceptance of love. This image is a representation of the harmony of opposites, masculine and feminine. You have the ability to give love freely to yourself and to others. It is important to understand that you are whole, complete, and perfect now and will enhance the life of another. Love can happen. Love is the truth of all situations. Love the soul embodied inside you. Express more love in your life and allow yourself to feel loved. Everything happens exactly when it is supposed to. In that order, everything that happens is what is supposed to take place. You bring a bright light and individuality into this world. Well, that's a nice message. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm going to pick one card from the Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Let me shuffle these. Archangels, what is your message for Sagittarius for 19? What's your message for Sagittarius for 19? Sagittarius. Message for Sagittarius for 19. Okay, I'll give a shuffle and fan these out. Nope, one more shuffle. Okay. Archangels, what is your message for Sagittarius? 19. Now I'll fan them out. I like this. Crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. That is a really good message. Crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. When you do that, you can't help but achieve your goals. That or something better. That's a good message to end on. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope you like your reading for the month of May. Be sure and subscribe so you'll be notified when I post new videos. And be sure and check on your rising and moon signs. Almost all of them are there. There's one left I still have to do, but the rest are there. So you might get some insights and messages that pertain to you for the month of May also. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, well, have a wonderful rest of your month of May, and thank you for watching the video.